Hello, 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders. Happy June and welcome to another bonus Thursday video lesson. Mr. Lyon here. It's been a hot and humid week, and I'm out here on my porch after a storm rolled through. I feel like I'm out in the middle of the rainforest, so forgive me if my glasses or the window starts steaming up in the middle of the lesson. But today is a really fun song and an ancient, well maybe not ancient is the right word, but a very old song. In fact, it is one of the oldest songs that we have that has been written down. So this song, the manuscript of it, was written in around 1260. So that would be 760 years from now. And the song could have been even older than that. And notably, it's not just a song, it's a song with harmony. 6-part harmony. And it's also not a religious song, it's a secular song, so it is not used in church. Okay, secular just means not a church song, which is relatively uncommon when we're talking about music that's that old, from the medieval era. So this song is called Summer Is A-Comin' In. It's from England, and so the language is English, but it's Middle English. So this is still hundreds of years before Shakespeare and, Shakespearean English, which sounds to our ears as very fancy and all. But this is even older, so it's hard to read, hard to understand, but you'll see that there are some similarities. We're going to take a slightly simplified version from our book and maybe modernize a couple of the words, but it's still really cool to see. So let's take a look at the original document, the original manuscript here. As you'll see, it looks very medieval, like a scribe wrote it out with pen and ink. Quill, you can see there's a music staff. Looks like they were all drawn by hand, and you have the red and black ink, which is pretty cool. But there's actually 6 lines on this music staff, and don't quite have a treble clef like we're used to. And the black ink is the original words, the Middle English words, and the red ink is actually Latin, which with some completely different words that were probably added later. But you'll see the notes are square or diamond, and they don't all have stems. In fact, I believe the stems on the notes were even added later by a later scribe. But you have instructions down there in the middle of how to perform this. So this song, I know I said it's 6-part harmony, but it doesn't look like it, does it? There's no layers on top of each other. It's because it is a type of song called a rota, which is basically just a round or a canon, right? Rotate, rota, going round and round. There's 2 parts at the bottom called you see the P-E-R or P-E-S down at the bottom. This is the ground bass. Right, these 2 parts repeat over and over and over throughout the song like an ostinato. And they're actually the same thing, just staggered. And then the other 4 singers, or potentially more, sing the main song in canon, or round. We've talked about that before, so you know what that means. But we have the different layers of the melody harmonize with each other. So some pretty cool stuff. You can see the cross or the plus sign in the top line of music, which tells you when the next singer would begin. So that's pretty cool. And we can take a look at the version from our book here, which is slightly simplified and luckily a nice typed text and notes on the staff. Still no stems or anything. This is actually from the back of the blue book, the 5th grade book, at the very end. So what's important is the melody. But this, like most songs back then, the most common is a nice triplet meter. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right, so the general pattern is long, short, long, short, long, short, 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 long, short, long, short, long. Let's see, I'm going to edit in some performances of this, so why don't we see if we can have a listen right now to, well, let's listen to the book version. Nice and simple. Probably already edited in at the beginning of one of the professional performances, but let's look at what we're going to practice and learn to sing here. Notice it just has the 3 lines, 12 measures, and first it's sung through all together, and then it's sung again with a 2-part harmony. So you see the 1 and 2 in Roman numerals on the top line. That's just like that red cross from the original manuscript. That's when the second singer, second group would come in to make the harmony. So let me put that in right here. Let's just have a quick listen, nice and short.
Summer is a-coming in, loudly sing cuckoo. Groweth seed and bloweth mead, and springeth wood anew. Sing cuckoo, merry sing cuckoo. Summer is a-coming in, summer is a-coming in, loudly seed and bloweth mead, and springeth wood and bloweth mead, and springeth wood anew. Merry sing cuckoo, merry sings a-coming in, summer is a-coming in, loudly seed and bloweth mead, and springeth wood and bloweth mead, and singeth wood anew. Merry sing cuckoo, merry sing cuckoo.
So, summer is a-comin' in. Summer, or I'm not really sure how to pronounce everything perfectly, right? I'm not sure anyone truly does. Say summer, summer. Let's try to keep it closer to our language just to make it easier to remember. Summer is a-comin' in. Summer has arrived, right? Or you can think, since it's technically not quite summer, according to the calendar, let's think of it as summer is coming, right? Summer's on its way. Or summer is here because it feels like it. We've been through Memorial Day. Lude sing cuckoo. You sing loudly, sing cuckoo. Groweth seed. A seed grows. And bloweth mead. A meadow is blooming. Right, so the spring and the summer, the seeds are growing, the meadows are blooming. And springeth wood anew. Right, the wood springs anew. It blooms again. It grows again. And then sing cuckoo, merry sing cuckoo. So this is actually about the cuckoo bird, right? You're probably familiar with them from cuckoo clocks and all. But in England, they were a common bird that would come around the end of spring and early summertime, let you know that summer is a-comin' in. So this song is very popular, has been for a very long time, to bring in the summer season. You can even see, I'm going to link to the 1972 Olympic Summer Games in Munich, Germany. The opening ceremonies that had included this song in a big performance, which is pretty cool. All right, there are some more words in the original manuscript. Let's just take a look real quick. So, generally some more summer words here. The ewe is bleating after her lamb. The cow is lowing after her calf. The bullock is prancing. The goat, well, this word is under scholarly dispute a little bit, but probably pronounced something like furtith. And then ending again, sing merrily cuckoo. So we start on do, and then we step down and step up. Do, ti, la, ti, do. And then we step down again. Do, ti, la, so. Then we dance around mi. Mi, fa, re, mi. And then we go up in thirds. Okay, so we skip up and then step down. try this on a staircase, right? You start on the first step, go to the third, then back to the second step, then up to the fourth step, down to the third step. So it's like up 2, down 1. Do, mi, re, fa, mi. Do, mi, re, fa, mi. Stepping down again. Mi, re, do. Skip up in thirds. Mi, so, la, so. Mi, so, la, so. And then the last line. Do, la, do. Do, ti, la, ti, do. All right, so put it all together. I'll sing 2 measures, and then I'll pause for you to sing it back to me. Summer is a-comin' in. Loudly sing cuckoo. Grow with seed and blow with mead and springeth wood anew. Sing cuckoo. Mary sing cuckoo. See if we can put it all together. Nice. So you have this chord pattern just sort of loops around. Alright, all together. 1 and 2 and ready. Summer is a-comin' in, loudly sing cuckoo. Grow with seed and blow with mead, and springeth wood anew. Sing cuckoo, Mary sing cuckoo. Summer is a-comin' in, loudly sing cuckoo. Grow with seed and blow with mead, and springeth wood anew. Sing cuckoo, Mary sing cuckoo. All right, so it's catchy, it gets stuck in your head there. So let's see. I'm going to put a bunch of links here to some other performances for you to check out. You can see one of a modern group that plays some traditional medieval instruments. Pretty cool. You can see the hurdy-gurdy and some other recorder type instruments, and some other ancestors to the oboe, some reed instruments. Some of them have some pretty funny names too. They perform this and add some modern styling. There's one in some people in traditional medieval garb or medieval clothing. And I'm going to try to find the right place here. Do you remember Benjamin Britten? He was an English composer from the 20th century, so 700 years after Summer is a-Comin' in was first written and sung. And Benjamin Britten, you might remember him from The Young Person's Guide to the Orchestra, if you were in my class in first grade. He wrote this symphony called the Spring Symphony, and he put at the very end of it, Summer is a-Comin' in. He put a whole chorus singing it. And it's a very modern symphony, so feel free to take a listen to that. So Summer Has Arrived comes at the very end of the Spring Symphony. So I'd love to hear you sing this and share it with me. All right, I'm going to sing it one more time here. You can join me. Maybe I'll see how many voices I can add here and make it into a round. But the professionals do it better anyway, so I'll link to their performances. I'd love to hear from you. Have a great, wonderful weekend and week. Happy June, and see you next time. Summer is a-comin' in, summer is a-comin' in, summer is a-comin' in, summer is a-comin' in. Sing with seed and blow with mead, and sing with seed and blow with mead, and summer is a-comin' in, summer is a-comin' in, summer is a-comin' in, summer is a-comin' in. Sing with seed and blow with mead, and loudly seed and blow with mead, and summer is a-comin' in, summer is a-comin' in, summer is a-comin' in.
Summer is a-comin' in, sprout with seed and blow with me. Mary seed and blow with me. Mary sing cuckoo, Mary sing cuckoo, Mary sing cuckoo.